Alright. Welcome in, Snakebite. So, vehicles now feature realistic fuel consumption requiring careful resource management. Fuel consumption is affected by the number of factors. Explore the game mechanics to determine the most efficient way to manage it. Yeah, 2 new maps, couple of new vehicles. I think it said 7. I can't remember what else it said, to be honest. Additional ways to refuel have been added. Check out the shop and supply depots for related goods. Okay. Convoy difficulty. Convoys dynamically deform terrain over time, making route maintenance an ongoing challenge. Plan your supply lines carefully. Neglected paths may become impassable. Can I check out the maps even though I have not finished the game? Yes, you can. I'll show you here in just a second, Snake. I just logged in quick just to see. You know, I was going to try well, preferably I would be able to have all of my stuff, but I have to start back at level 1 because it's basically a whole new game of RoadCraft. So we'll just be exploring it as a level 1 and trying to get the vehicles and stuff, so it's going to kind of suck as far as level in like vehicles that we have goes, but we'll kind of see how it goes. Fewer convoys. Half as many convoys, but with double rewards per trip. So you get the same amount of rewards with half the convoys. So yeah, overall reward per route remains... overall reward per route remains the same. That doesn't make any sense. But with double rewards, then goes on to say overall rewards per route remains the same. Oh, okay. I think it means like the total route is the same amount. Gearbox introduces transmission controls for a more precise and engaging shifting experience. We got bridge costs. Easy bridge construction costs 30% less. Normal, unchanged. Zeb, welcome in. Use a new save file before using PTS. It's basically a whole new game, Snake. You have to download an entire new version of RoadCraft. Says tough. So bridge construction costs 30% more, increasing resource management pressure. For economy filters, we got easy rewards from objectives are increased, XP and cash, encouraging faster progression. Normal, unchanged rewards, values, and tough. From objectives are reduced, making recycling more important. Yes, this is PTS. PTS, Public Test Server. I probably should have put that in my title, to be honest. That was a mistake. Actually, hang on. I kind of spaced that out. Let me see if I can change this quick. So while this is loading here. So realistic quarry zones. Yeah, I think I gotta do that in here. Hang on. Oh, maybe I can't do it while I'm alive on my phone. I have to do it on the PC. Whatever, I guess. Quarry refill areas now better match their visibility, or visible boundaries, sorry. Eliminating unrealistic material collections from distant edges. Recovery rules, normal, so default recovery rules, tough. Recovery to a forward operating base costs 1,000. Recovery to a service vehicle costs 5 fuel tokens instead of 1, so that's much more. Hard recovery to a forward operating base costs 5,000. Recovery to a service vehicle is impossible. Oh, dang. Okay, and then impossible. Recovery to forward operating base costs 10,000. And then recovery to a service vehicle is impossible as well. Vehicle costs, we got trivial, so all vehicles are free. Ooh. That would make this perfect for what we're trying to do, actually. Sadism, yeah. All vehicles are free, immediately available, so that's exactly what we want to just test stuff out. Easy vehicles, easy vehicles cost their base prices but require no unlocks. Okay. Normal, so standard vehicle prices and unlock requirements. Tough would be vehicles cost twice as much. Hard is vehicles cost 4 times as much, drastically limiting early game options. Wow. No, this is just the normal mode. As soon as you start in, these are now options on the new mode. So I'm going to set it to trivial just because we're going to be exploring the new maps with these vehicles. I'm not going to keep the save long term as like an easy save, but just to have all the vehicles, that sounds pretty cool. Well, actually, hang on. What was the other one? Fuel limiter? No. Rewards. Let's change that to easy. I'm going to try and rank up. Well, actually, no. Well, yeah. If we rank up faster, we can purchase vehicles. Wait. All vehicles are free. Never mind. Okay. Oh, wait. Because we do want to, our rank could determine if we can use the vehicle or not. So let's do that maybe. Yeah. Accept. Okay, so here's what I was talking about earlier, Snake. Let's see. So here's the main campaigns. You got Principe, Aftermath, Sunken, Incommunicado, Deluge, Sojourn, Sandswept, and Colonel. And then right over here there's a left and right, except for some reason it doesn't work with the mouse. You have to use A and D. So we got the Rebuild expansion, we got Contamination and Washout. Yes, the new maps are out today on public test server, so they won't be out till the 4th, so like 3 weeks for everybody else. Just use the Mule T1 crane for everything because it's the only truck that you can afford. Okay, so which one do you guys want to do, Washout or Contamination? Yeah, it's from Steam. It's a separate download, Snake, correct. So, what do you guys think? Contamination or Washout? I loaded into Washout quick, and it looks just like Incommunicado. Contamination I haven't even loaded. Oh, no. Okay, are we back? Internet's back working, I think. Sorry about that. Okay, well, I guess we'll try out the new Tuz 119 Mutt, I think it said. Contamination looks fun, train derailment, new disaster scenario other than flood. I agree with that. Let's see if I missed anybody else here. Evo, I don't even know if I said welcome into you, so. Yeah, it says I lost connection there for a second. It completely cut out. It says chat has disconnected. Please wait while we tried to reconnect to you and then successfully reconnected, so. I think I totally lost internet there for a second. Hopefully that doesn't happen a bunch. Alright, so here is the first map. And yeah, here's one of the new scouts. Just look at that. Looks like it has just a bunch of junk on it, basically. So, alright. We start at the northern tunnel, it looks like. Let me go to the garage. Oh wait, we probably have to discover it, huh? Yeah, okay. Yeah, oh, it's got like a little gas mask hanging off the edge here. Bucket. It's got some stuff moving around, which is kind of cool. You know, normally everything is just solid stuck on there. Oh, dang. We got a rock slide right out the gate here. I don't know if these are movable ones or not. It's kind of cool they have one in the back of the truck there. I think those are movable. But until we get to the garage, I don't think we can... Oh, dang, there's fire shooting out the top. I don't think we can switch vehicles. So obviously we don't have any yet, but with them all being free, we could test out all of them. There's 2 new bridge layers. There's this truck. I can't remember what else, to be honest. I honestly, I just saw all the stuff about it. I updated my game, and it took like 45, or not updated, I should say. Downloaded the other one. Took like 45 minutes, and I just jumped on. Well, I made a thumbnail in case I wouldn't be able to hop in quick, but I created a new one just with the 2 machines that I saw. Let's hope this is the road. Alberts, welcome in. How you doing? Insane backfire. Yeah, exactly. Is this a snorkel up here in the top? Is that like to see underwater or something? It's got little eyes popping out. At least it looks like it. Somebody had fun making this truck, that's all I know. Wow. You download it from the store? Yeah, if you... Basically, if you log into your Steam, Snake, you go to your library, it'll just be there on that left-hand side. It'll say RoadCraft Public Test Server. And then you just click on it and click Install. So if you own the game, it'll just allow you to install it. I just tried to winch, like SnowRunner. Hey Sean, welcome in. Doing good, and you? I'm also doing well. I think I did miss the turn. Dang it. Alright. I was supposed to keep going, it looks like. Well, maybe there's a back way into this. We'll see, I guess. Oh, wow. Looked away and looked back, and we are covered with trees. So yeah, basically if you own the game, it'll just show up in your owned library, and then you can download it from there. I just want to get to the garage to try out those like bridge builders and stuff. That sounds fun. I think you're dropping frames on the stream wise. Otherwise it's buffering for a while. Yeah, it's dropping frames. It's sadly it's my internet. They kind of suck. I live in the middle of nowhere, so I have satellite internet from SpaceX, Starlink. So it'd probably, like, normally it sort of buffers every couple of, like, I guess sometimes it's good, but I would say on the average it buffers every like minute or something. It'll just kind of stop quickly and then start back up. So what I recommend is just setting it to higher speed, like 1.25, and then it'll kind of catch back up. But yeah, it'll do that every once in a while. This looks pretty interesting. Hello, Mr. Bryce, Mr. Watchdog, welcome in, guys. It looks like we can sneak in over here. I guess we can move these blue ones. So let's try and do that quick. I didn't mean to smack it, but actually, could we? No, we can't sneak past. All right. I forgot how to disconnect. Detach. LBX. Alright. I'm like stuck on the tracks now. Great. Oh. I can't seem to get over. Well, that's not good. Oh, there we go. Okay, maybe we can back over it now. Perfect. Try and move this thing a little bit more closer to the front here, so we have room for the next one. Alright, is that one of the new trucks? Hey, Woody, welcome in. Yes, this is one of the new trucks. It's not really new if you ask me, but, you know, technically it is. It's basically a new variant of a truck we already have. Which I don't know if this does anything or if it's just a bunch of junk to look cool. It could do something, it could have some use, but as far as I know it doesn't. Actually, let's see here. Actions. Oh no, aim winch, nothing. Okay, actions, objective scanner, terrain scanner. So I don't think it does anything. Oops. We're trying to get to our garage because then we can actually check out all the new vehicles. This is on the new map of Contamination. Alright. Here we are. Looks like we gotta open the gates. Oh, I gotta push through it. I saw it briefly. There was like a... something on the other side. Alright, objective complete. We got 2 trucks that popped up somewhere. A Mule T1 over here. Looks like the rest of them are... what am I looking for? The rest of them are cranes, sorry. And it looks like if we hop into here, we can kind of... if we can get up onto this road, we can go over to our tunnel base, and I think it should just unlock. It's got a mission here, so open the operating base near the tunnels. I guess we'll probably have to go out and down this road. That doesn't look bad. Because this looks pretty steep up through here. Bunch of water. So yeah, I think we'll just follow the main road. Have they added hard mode yet? Yes, there is a... well, they added a bunch of options to make it harder. I don't know if you call that hard mode. I think that is their hard mode. They made it so you can pay like... well, actually, Mithras, if you go back to the very start of the stream, and then you want to catch back up, that's what I would do. I went over all of the options. I read everything it had on there. Vehicle prices costing more, recovery costing more or impossible. Bridges costing more, fuel added. Can't remember what else, but yeah, I would just go back. If anyone wants to check it out, at the very start of the stream, we went over all the new options that are there for the hard mode. Wait, that's a road? This is a road. Oh, it goes right up to there. Okay, we'll take that. So yeah, if anyone's interested in checking out the options, I read over the entire thing at the start of the stream for like 5 minutes, so. I just got my CDL today, so I'm excited. Very nice. Congratulations, Mithras. I'm just looking at your name now. I'm saying it wrong, aren't I? Myrithis? Myrithis? Oh my gosh. Myrithis. I'm like, wait, there's no TH there. There's an RI before there's any TH. I'm sorry about that. Famously bad at reading names. Mr. Rex, welcome in. 32 watching, 16 likes. Come on, everybody, hit that like button. Thank you, Rex. I have a feeling I should not just go straight into here. We are starting to bog down. What's a CDL? CDL is a commercial driver's license. So you can drive like... well, I guess I don't know the specifics, but I believe you can drive the just semis at that point. I don't know if it's... because I know they have different classes of license. So I think commercial would involve, or be, you know, be able to drive any big vehicles. Excuse me. It is going pretty good so far, Rex. We're just starting up on the new maps here. I'm not sure where I'm really headed. I'm just trying to get out of the water so I don't get stuck. Rex, do you have a commercial driver's license? Oh, shoot. Rip. That tree kind of threw me off. Objective start. I can't even recover to the garage yet. Okay. You can drive everything except for a bus. Okay. The utility truck has a winch. This one does not. There's no LB or RB for some reason. Maybe it's just not fully fleshed out in the public test server version, but this one does not have a winch for some reason. Like here's the LB. Here's RB. There, and it doesn't even say down on the bottom right that there's an option for it. Oh, okay, was sure they added the utility trucks have it in the update. Yeah, the utility trucks in the regular RoadCraft version now have a winch, but apparently on this one, since it's public test server, maybe this is a because this one is a mission-based vehicles, it doesn't have it. Maybe, I don't know, but it doesn't have it. I don't know why. It's either because it's public test or it's because there's a mission for it. I don't know. The only thing I didn't have before my disability was hazmat. So Alberts was driving all kinds of cool and probably scary rigs. Okay. Oh great, am I stuck on the tree? I think I was. There we go. Oh dang, that is deep. Maybe I should have stayed on the other side of the pipe if I could. Okay. CDL allows for all CDLA allows for all, CDLB allows for non-trailer vehicles like dumps and buses. Okay. I am stuck on something. I can't back up. I think there might be a rock under me, which sucks. We have to go back again, I think. So I can't go forward and can't go backward. Yeah, hazardous materials, hazmat, yep. Come on, man, really? I can't winch to anything. Oh, wait, maybe? So I can pull forward a little bit, but I can't really go back. Oh, maybe got it. Possibly. I think we got it. I think there was like a rock or something, or maybe a tree under there. Okay, I think we gotta go, yeah, up the road here. Back onto the normal road. Maybe it would have been faster to follow the normal road, huh? But you have to have a passenger endorsement for the buses. Maybe because it's a mission truck, that's what I was thinking, Woody. Mr. Rod, welcome in. Drove for 20 plus years. That's a pretty good amount of time. It is downpouring now, holy. Yeah, I briefly checked on YouTube if anyone was streaming this before I started up, and there was about like 8 people, I think it said, streaming RoadCraft that were live. And I think only one of them was playing the new update, probably because most of them are just on Xbox or PlayStation and don't have it, but I was like, oh cool, no competition. Almost at the guardrail. Alright, I think this should unlock the garage for us here. And then we should be able to take out all the new vehicles, which... I know there's a Taiga 6455B bridge layer, and there's the Vostok something bridge layer. After that, I'm not really sure, to be honest. I know there was that Tuz that we were just talking about. I think a couple of them are just variants, like there's a variant. One of the Vostok bridge layers is a variant. Wait, that didn't open the bays? Oh, I gotta do an infrastructure route. Great, that's gonna fail. Alright. Objectives. Okay, from here to there. Okay. I guess let's just... Oh, that's kind of weird. It's telling you like how the truck will be on that at that point. Interesting. It's definitely different. That's kind of a sharp turn there. Hang on, let's take this inside and then start going over. I think, oop, that was not what I wanted. Yeah, I think that should be good. Oh, I guess I missed the last one. There we go. Dispatch. Or don't want any spoilers? Yeah, could be. Oh wait, it's going the... Oh, I thought it was going the opposite direction. I looked away and looked back and I'm like, wait a minute, that was the end. Okay. Doesn't seem to be a good quality of life update to let you know what the AI truck does. Wait. Oh, does seem, sorry. Can't read, man. Jeez. I like how the truck shows up now when you place a marker. Yeah, it kind of shows like where it'll be facing when it hits that point, which will probably help some people. What is that? Let's spectate here. That looks like a new cargo. I've not seen that one before. Oh, it looks like a generator. A generator with the side open. Richard, welcome in. So we're checking out the new, I don't know if season's the right word, but new rebuild expansion. So there's 2 new maps. This is Contamination. I already forgot the name of the other one. I think it's in the title. Yeah. The semi-truck was missing its horn before the update. They did also add a fuel truck, because with the new rules, you can have fuel as a thing you turn on and off. There was something about gearbox, just higher prices. They're kind of struggling on that spot, but they're doing all right. All right. Yep, they've all made it through. I'm kind of just watching because I don't really have any... I have, well, 1 vehicle right now because this is a new save. But as soon as we get to the garage, I have it set to... It's basically like New Game Plus where you can make things easier or harder on SnowRunner. And I have it set to all vehicles are free just so we can check it all out. So as soon as all these trucks get there, I believe we should unlock the garage and then can wash out. There we go. Thank you. So we should be able to check out all the vehicles here in just a little bit. There's, like I said, there's 7, but I know 1 is a rusty variant. There's the Taiga, there's the Vostok Bridge Builder, so that's 2, and then there's a rusty version of the Bridge Builder is 3, and then there's the new Tuz we were using, that's 4. The rest I can't remember, so there should be 3 other ones. Oh, one of them was a fuel tanker. That's why I actually started talking about the fuel. One of them is a fuel tanker, so you can refuel your own vehicles from that. So that's, what did I say, 5, I think? So there should still be 2 more. Alright, did we unlock the garage? Yes, we did. Alright, let's head in there. Let's check out the shop here. So, oh yeah, here's one of the new vehicles. So, view. Again, we have it set to free just to check everything out. So this is the Armiger Thunder Expedition. So it has, like, more stuff on the top, I guess. Let's buy that and look at the... Where's the regular one? Here it is. That doesn't look much different. Let's buy one of those. And... if you start with the Armiger Thunder, you get, like, another... different version than both of those. Oh, I guess so this one does have a winch on the front and like some side stuff going on. Oops. So here's the fuel tanker. The new semi-trailer. It's listed as a whole new truck, but like I said, they're just kind of variants of existing trucks. But so if you have fuel turned on, I'm assuming this thing's going to be extremely valuable for you. Having a tanker of fuel. And then here's one of the new bridge layers. Yeah, it's a Wayfarer, sadly. So this is the Vostok MU-97 ANT, the bridge builder. We can check more of these out in just a second. And then we got the Taiga 6455B bridge layer. So again, an existing truck. I think the last one was existing too, actually. I have to check. I think that might be the little tank that you get that has the crane on it, but it might be refitted. I'm not sure. So we'll buy one of these. And I think that might be it in this category. Let's take another quick look. Yeah, okay. I don't think there's anything new in here. Nope, okay. We do have the Voron with a crane. That one just came out not too long ago. Again, not sure if there's anything new in here. We'll just kind of go through it and see. This one recently came out as well. The ALCES C400. This says Mule T1 Trailblazer. So this is a new Mule T1. Oh, dang, look at those tires. That is sick. So another variant of an existing truck, but this one looks much more capable off-road and probably a little bit more stable. Those tires probably have a lot better grip off-road as well. Because here's the normal looking one. Kind of the thin, probably off-road tires. The other ones are like mud tires. And yeah, that's it. But again, here's the Voron. It looks like the Voron with the crane, the newer one. Let's go over here, see if we have anything new. I don't think so. Okay, how about here? Heavy crane. Yeah, all this looks like stuff we already had. So, last one. We got the SAR truck, Mule T1, the Nota Allegro, and the Pike. So that's all the trucks. Which one you guys want to see first? We got probably one of those bridge builders, huh? Those are basically just two. Was it two new bridge builders? Yeah, two new bridge builders, a fuel tank, and then the Mule T1 plus the Scout. So a couple of different ones. Sorry, I gotta catch up here on the chat. The Wayfarer, yeah, exactly. So when is this gonna come out to Xbox? September the 4th is the date they've said so far. Bridge layer based on the same chassis of the crane, both T-55. Okay, so T-55, the tank, Russian military tank. I wonder if this Mule T1 is better than the OG version. Most likely. You want to try the Mule T1 first? Let's take a look at that. Deploy. The van is not new, I think. Yeah, the Mule or the Nota Allegro van, that came out a couple weeks back. I think that was the update before. No, I think that might have been the same update as the what else came out then? The Mule T1 like utility truck and something else. But yeah, it's not new. This already does seem a lot more stable. Like the other one would kind of jump back and forth when you're turning. This one seems a lot more stable. It came out when the what is that scout vehicle? Hang on a second. What is that scout vehicle that came out that that has the trailer on it? I can't think of the name of it. The Tuz Lynx whatever. All right, let's check our objectives here. Establish a new route. This looks like it's from the tunnel base to here, which we can't really do. We got to chop out a couple of trees, it looks like, so we'll do that. Let's jump back to the base. I don't have, again, this is a new save, so we'll have to, I guess I don't have to. Let's buy one of these quick. Yeah, it should be coming to PlayStation the same time it comes to Xbox, September the 4th. It's like a Thursday, I think. I want to say the first is Monday, second's Tuesday, third is Wednesday. I was going to say Tuesday, but I had to think about it. No, I think it's Thursday. I'm like 99% sure. I'm totally going to test this out tonight. Yeah, you should do it, Snake. Like I said, the sad thing is you have to restart back from nothing, so this save I probably won't continue on. I'm just thinking right now, maybe what I should do is start a whole new save on public test server, and do it as a video series. And because I wanted to replay it and make nice roads and stuff, maybe I'll do it on hard mode as a video series. And then I can jump up to here whenever the new stuff comes out. Evo says the Tuz, yes, thank you. It came out on the last update. Yeah, the other vehicles did. I think it was like early June when those other ones came out. Adam, welcome in. What's up, Rex? Wait, I need a new save? Yes, this is public test server, Rex. This is PTS, but RoadCraft. I forgot, I should have put it in the title, but yeah. So same thing as SnowRunner, where you have to download a separate version of the game to play it. Like a whole new game, basically. I should probably fill this in as well, huh? Scared you there? But the good thing is, Rex, you can... oh, great. You can set it to where all vehicles are free, and all vehicles are available from the start, which is why I have... Because I have 0 money. I have 5,400, and I think we're... How do I check my rank even? I forgot. Oh, here we go. I'm rank 1 with 2,400 experience so far. So, yeah. At least you can do that, just to sort of test it out, you know, get your feet wet. There we go. Let's get this one. Maybe you gotta make the angle a little better. Doesn't seem to want to get that one. Gotta go now for a doctor's appointment. Alright, see you later, Rex. Thanks for stopping in as always. Have a good rest of your night. September the 4th, it'll be on normal version. Excellent, yes. Let me try and turn this back on. I think it might have been kind of bugged there. Activate. Wait. Yeah, I think it might have got one of those small trees up behind me, and it was kind of stuck, like, destroying that tree. It's a good thing that you're using a vehicle you would get... or you would be getting stuck. Oh, using that vehicle, yeah. Yeah, we already came through here and had to go through the woods, but I didn't have the garage unlocked at that point, so now that we do, we're gonna get these trees out of here. Jeez, there's a lot of them. Alright. I was going to pose a question, but I think I already know the answer. I was going to say, should I start making some nice roads through here, or just continue on with basically whatever missions we have? And pretty sure you guys are going to want to see the missions rather than just regular road building, because you can do that anywhere you want. So. Alright, that means we got a path from here, cleared all the way up through here. I don't know how good it is, but I think we can make it. So, oh, actually, no, we got to fill in this section for sure. All right, yeah, we can do some exploring as well. Let's go back here. I gotta buy... I heard this dump truck was fixed, actually, the buy call. Where's that at? Right here. Oops, I didn't take it out, though. So I've heard this thing no longer leaks sand. Let's see if that's true. Or at least not right out the gate. Oh, good point there, Scott. Bridge over. We got 2 new bridging vehicles. What the heck are we thinking? Where's that? No, garage. Here we go. Which one do you guys want to see? The Taiga or the tank? Yeah, we're here to watch you suffer the PTS. Show the bridge layer, please. Good idea. Elias, welcome in as well. NachoCast, welcome in. It does leak sand if you hit past a certain angle. Yeah, but all of them do that. That's what I meant. That one definitely was worse. So, I'm glad that, well, I guess I don't know if it's fixed for sure, but I'm glad that they at least are working on it. This thing's definitely top heavy. I can feel it kind of sliding around a little bit. So I'm assuming we can like set this down and then pick it back up. But I don't know how any of this works. We'll have to kind of figure it out, I guess. Alright. Because I want to be experimenting with this, I'm going to try it right here on this one. Even though I don't really need it. We'll put the Taiga on the other one. Okay. Anchors. Okay. Wait. Bridge layer controls. Detach. Oh, we just open it up. Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense. Turn this around. Set it down and detach. And then put the anchors back up. Take off the parking brake and then pull that back up. That's pretty sweet. Wow. I am a fan. Alright, let's go get the other one to bridge the actual gap. I forget what it's under. Is it this one? Yeah, here we go. Oh, wait. Did I... Because this is the rusty version. That's the Scouts. This is special equipment. Is it not in here? Road building, no. Did I not buy it? I thought I did. Okay, I guess we'll go back, try and find it. Yeah, it says I do own the Taiga bridge layer. So, where is it? Let's just go to all actually here. Oh, here we go. Bridge layer. Hey, Ian, welcome in. William, welcome in. Rob, welcome in. This is a great test to see how well the AI trucks do over the bridge. Yeah, I agree. I also want to see... This one looks shorter to me. The ant one was sticking way off the end of the tank. This one is much shorter, so... I do think that they are different in that regard. This one might be wider, though? I don't know. The tracks definitely seem wider on this one to me. You guys will have to let me know. The new DLC is out on public test server today, William. So it's not out for anyone else, but on public test server it is, yes. I use the mod bridges in SnowRunner. Yeah, thank you, Rod. This is... We got a Rod and a Rob. They seem about the same width, actually, as far as the actual, like, platform itself, but the distance between it's obviously much greater on this one we have down. Hey JJ and Chad, hope everyone is doing well on this fine day. I hope so as well, Ian. Alright, so let's try and bridge this gap right here. We'll put this thing over. This one I might need to turn around, right? Oh no, it looks like it extends up and over. Okay, hang on. Let's try this. Put out the anchors again. Then... lift it. Oh, it spreads out on here too. Okay. Oh, this one definitely's got to turn around. Never mind. Anchors. Hey, Timmy, welcome in. So this one, it looks like you have to reverse to it. The other one, it's got to go up to it forwards. Hey, Timmy's got all the signs and symbols. Thank you, Timmy. Those are all of our membership emojis. If you guys are part of the crew. I think I'm going to turn it slightly. Right there. Oops. I might have to back up just a bit. Oh, that was unstraightened. Alright, this is a pretty small gap. Or, not gap, but space to work with. Let's see. Detach. And then let's move that back up. There we go. Yeah, we barely bridged it. It looks like it's barely connecting on both sides. I do think the other bridge is quite a bit longer. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. You got gifted it yesterday, yes, correct. Bad Boy Gamer was in here, BBG. Gifted like 9 subs yesterday. Or I guess 9 members. Super annoying new feature in GTA. What is that? Let's do... Actually, no, we already have the Trailblazer out here. Let's do that. Hello, Lisa. Welcome in. RoadCraft is game of the year. It's such a good game. I don't care what anybody says. Yeah, that one definitely seems shorter to me. Yeah, the ant's longer. Might be safer for the length of the gap. Yep. So the bridges will be nice for like small, sort of little gaps, but obviously if you have to go like across a huge river or something, you're gonna have to fill in at least part of it, right? So, all right, where am I going? Oh, that's right. This was just an infrastructure route. So hang on. Let's do that. Track, open, start plotting. So we're just headed down this main road here. And then we gotta kind of plan for the bridge here. Let's go straight across. I think that should be good. Looks like it. And then we go over here. Actually, let's turn a little bit earlier. Try and get it lined up right there. Oop, that was inside. We'll see how this does. We gotta go in there. Okay, let's go a little bit more outside. and then start to turn in here. See if that works. Alright, should we watch them? Or should we start working on the next thing? What do you guys think? I'll temporarily watch them until you figure it out. Oops. Spectate. Here we go. Got some pipes rolling up. Lawrence, welcome in. Now when you claim a destroyed vehicle, you have to pick it up from Moore's Mutual. Huh. Or that might have been, they might have been impounded, because destroyed is different than impounded. You might have, what am I trying to say? You might have had one impounded and one also destroyed, but it was different, and so when you clicked on the Moore's Mutual one to get it back, it gave you it back to your garage, but then the other one was still impounded, something like that. Okay. Gotta see if they handle them bridges. Watching them would be good. Okay, we'll do that. You always watch them drive? I usually try to not watch them just because I'm like, I'm gonna keep working on other stuff while you guys do that. Oh, we did not put any sand down on this road. This could be an issue. It's going to be an issue, I guess I should have said. We got the Azovs, I think these are. How long have you been streaming? It's been 54 minutes, Lawrence. About an hour. So, alright, we're going to have to build a road here. They're not going to be able to make it up this. I hate the Azov's AI trucks for this exact reason. Actually, now he's getting up. What about the second one? He's totally stuck though, huh? Alright. Well, we'll go throw down some sand, I guess. Wait, I had the bike haul already out, didn't I? Oop, might have to give it a bump in the back end, exactly. Now it just says, no, it was impounded. I took another car to get it back, which destroyed it. So I claimed it and had to go back to Moore's Mutual. I don't even know where Moore's Mutual is. I've never seen it. You're now driving the heavy dump truck. In addition to the regular dump truck functions, serves as a mobile quarry. We do know that. So you can refill from it. Okay. Yeah, we can test if it's got a tighter bottom. Yeah, no more leaky truck. That's what they said. Unless you get it at a pretty bad angle, which, again, all of them are going to leak at a bad angle. But I basically wouldn't even use this truck because it would leak all over my good roads and then I'd have sand piles everywhere. Or like even down this road, it would just spill. So. Super annoying. Yeah, that sounds like it. Because then you got to take a car to go pick up your other car. Yeah. The hints are so annoying, especially when you unlock a new type of vehicle. Yeah, I had them all turned off on the other one, but obviously this is a new save. I agree, we need a way to remove the sand. Oh, crap. I think I'm going to have to pick up this bridge. Well, it is going downhill, so maybe not. I think I'll start pouring right here at the top. I haven't seen where the quarry is. Yeah, you can turn off the hints in the settings, which is what I did on my other one. I just left it on because I don't know if there's any new hints with the new DLC. Okay, let's go to sand quarries. So we gotta go... Well, we haven't even found a sand quarry. Dang. Alright, well, I guess for now we'll use the little recover. Let's go tunnel base. We'll put it back in the garage. So we'll go garage, road building, retain, deploy. There we go. So we're using a little trick to get the sand back instead of having to drive all over. We'll be driving all over in a little while, but for now, just try and get the road done. I guess the fix for that truck will come in the next month, too. No, the fix for the leaky truck should already be out. Some of these things are just things that I haven't played the game in like a month. So they're things that already had come out, but I haven't played it since then, and so they're new to me, but not new for everybody. Oh my. Not watching where I'm going. I saw Lawrence's chat come through and looked over. Oh no. Well, geez, now I've wasted all the sand. Have you seen the new Volvo with the crane? Yes, we did briefly look at it. Yeah, the bike haul fix came out with 3.0. So that was probably, what, 4 weeks ago? No, you're good, Lawrence. I always tell people, because they tend to apologize. It's not your fault, it's my fault. I'm driving. I got to keep my eyes on the road and know when I should look over, you know? It's just like in real life. If someone's talking to you, like, oh, hey, look at that. You got to pay attention to the road first. You can look at that, you know, once you're sure that there's nothing in front of you and no turn and whatever. So that's all on me. I don't have much leftover sand in this one, but whatever. We'll pour what we got. That's it. Like a little bit falling out here and there, but last week Thursday. Oh yeah, you're right. That was a very recent one, wasn't it? So the one I'm thinking of was the one with the scout truck and the trailer. That was a couple months back, or like a month and a half or whatever. Yeah, you're right. The other one was like really recent, like last week. Okay, garage, retain, deploy. Here we go. Rogue, welcome in. Waylon, welcome in. How you guys doing? That Volvo, or is that Volvo truck better than the Mule? I haven't used it actually. I just briefly looked at it. But there is a new one out today, Lawrence, for the new update that we were just using. Is it here? Nowhere to be found. Here it is. This one. This is a Mule T1, but it's got bigger, wider tires, and they're off-road. They're more like mud tires for SnowRunner, compared to. I think I have the other one out, don't I? Oh yeah, I don't. Okay. Let me pull out the other one real quick. Oops. That's the Trailblazer. Did I? Oh, maybe I didn't buy one. Mule T1 with a crane. Here we go. Deploy. So yeah, here's the other one. This is the normal one. So it looks like it has maybe some off-road tires, maybe even all-terrains. They don't look super, great in the mud. They're also kind of skinny, so it is kind of wobbly. But the newer one, I can tell right off the bat, it's definitely better wobble-wise. Seems a little bit more stable. They're quite a bit wider. Alright, where's the sand? Oh, did I recover it again? I did. Yeah, I guess, while we're here, I might as well just look at the Voron. Oops. Whoa, what is going on with my sand truck? What is he doing? I think it's stuck in reverse. Hang on a second. Is somebody... I think somebody's driving it. Even though there's nobody here. It was like driving backwards. Okay. The Voron in the shop. We don't have one yet, so let's go right here. Go back to the garage and deploy. So, yeah, this is the Voron. Previously it was just the truck, now it's got a crane as well. So, before the mule, you know, it was the only one with a crane, and it was, I don't know, it was decent, I guess. You know, it was doing all the work, but it was just a decent truck. This one obviously has better tires than that as well. So now the Mule T1 is the third best crane truck. Or the crane cargo truck, I guess. Yeah, I like lost half my sand again. You can see it's dumped out a little bit here and there. That's PTS for you, right? That's where they get out all the bugs. Yeah, better stability. You're back, welcome back. That was you, Bryce, you were driving my truck? Whoa, my gosh. I gotta slow down, man. I'm gonna lose all my sand again. No more Mountain Dew? Wait, no more Mountain Dew livery? Mountain delivery? I feel like I'm missing the joke here. I get the play on words, but I don't know if I'm missing it. Go to the garage, top off with sand? Yeah, that's what we've been doing. I would say the Mule T1 is more agile than the Voron, but the Voron is much better in other areas. Yeah, I think the Mule T1 or the Voron is probably the best now. The Mule T1 Trailblazer one. But I haven't really used either of them that much. Well, the Voron I've only drove for like 5 seconds now. It's not even making any noise. It's dropping out all the sand. It's just quiet. It's got like a weird sound bug again. Okay. Let's jump to here. Retain it again. Oops. Garage. Retain. Deploy. Alright. On your old save, the livery looked like Mountain Dew. I gotcha, yeah. They didn't... I have to reconnect my... oh, what is it called? My pros account to this public test server account to get those skins, so they're not available. Well, they're not available right now because I haven't linked it, but I think once I link it, it should be there. But that's why I didn't pick it, otherwise I would have picked the same one. My gosh. JJ, just so you know, your screen is off a little. I do know that. I have that on purpose. I can't explain why, but there's a reason. It's cut off slightly on the bottom and slightly on the right side. Do you know how long PTS is out for? Normally we don't know. It's not a time frame, but this one they kind of did it backwards, which they announced the release date of the DLC, and then they came out with public test server. So September 4th is when it comes out. We know that. So yeah, this one will be like what, three and a half weeks, 3 weeks and 2 days, I think it is, something like that. But thank you, Bryce. I appreciate that. You're the first one to tell me that. I thought those were bezels on the top left. Or on my laptop. Wait, what? Your screen should be fully, like filled up with the game. It's just I have to cut a little bit of it off. So you're missing just a little bit on the bottom and the right side. Yeah, a month maybe. September the 4th, whatever that is. 3.5 weeks. 3 weeks, 2 days, I think. You're hiding something Saber doesn't want you to show. Not Saber. No. Those are your bezels. Yeah, exactly. It should be full screen for you guys. It's just I cut a little bit off on the right and a little bit on the bottom. That's it. Wait, what am I doing here? Garage, go back to retain, deploy. Flavor Saber. That's what the mustache is for, right? The old Flavor Saber. Is there information there? Yeah, there is. There's a KSIVA key number. It says work in progress. And then a bunch of numbers. But I must keep my numbers hidden. Oh my goodness. Oh, don't roll over. Oh my gosh. This hill is so bad, or at least I'm really bad at this hill, one or the other. Every single time we've pretty much poured a bunch of sand out. Like now we're only at like a half a trailer already. Maybe I should just use the bowhead. What do you think? Very old, crusty Chromebook. Lisa liked that one. I can't tell you why, Snake. It's top secret. Start using the bowhead. Yeah, I definitely need to. They don't allow you to hide it on here, and so that's why I have to cut it off. If they like on the normal game, you can go into your settings and go to hide KSIVA, but on here you can't. So I'm just cutting it off. Okay, I think yeah, that's all the way down to the bottom of the hill. They made it up this part. I think we just gotta flatten it. Should we tar it? What do you guys think? Yeah, I think we should be good. Okay, let's buy one. Let's do this, and then this, and this. Just in case we want to use it. I want a bowhead. Garage. Here we go. This is my favorite vehicle. Except now, I don't know. The bridge builder might be cooler than this. I just think this thing's awesome. All right, yeah, we'll hide the hint. There's nothing there. What is the number for? I don't understand. It's basically if you have like problems or something, they can link it to your like you can give them that number and be like, hey, I had this issue, and they can kind of, I guess, figure it out better somehow. If that makes sense, I don't know. Probably not. Sand flattening. There we go. Let's get this out of here. It just helps them when developing the game to make stuff, clear up errors and stuff better. That's all it is. They're really stretching that sand. Dang. Alright. Is there a certain time that the gun van shows up? No, it shows up at random... Well, it's there all day, but... Or at least I think. But it's in random spots. So it might be in one spot, and then the next day it's in a different spot, and then the next day it's in a different spot. And so it's... Basically, you just have to get lucky and drive past it on the map and be like, oh, there it is. I'm not sure if it's the same for everybody. If it is, you could probably just Google it and see, or maybe even check, like, if there's certain locations where it always spawns, and then go to those spots and eventually figure it out. I thought it was for Saber debugging, for Saber per user. Yeah, something like that. I'm not exactly sure what it's for, but if you report a bug, they might ask you, like, what is your KSIVA to help link it to you. Is it bad to show? I'm sorry, I'm just curious. No, it's not bad to show. Well, it's bad for me to show, but it's not bad to show for anyone else. Like I said, I can't get too into it. You only need tar if it's for the Wayfarer. Yeah, I think all the rest of the vehicles, depending on the slope, are pretty capable and able to do it. Sand should be fine for the Azovs, yeah. Alright, I think we're all caught up. No, you're good, Snake. I have to hide it for a different reason. But like I said, I can't really say why. Okay. Yeah, I think we could just try the route. We might have to adjust this a little bit. Let's move, open that. Put that over there. We'll just scoot these over. Oop. There. I think that should be good. Alright, let's try that. Dispatch. They'll send nukes to his house if he says. Exactly. I don't want nukes flying. Alright, let's see if they can do it. The start there is pretty bad, pretty muddy. Also, the Taiga bridge seems to be narrower and shorter than the Ant bridge. So food for thought there, yeah, definitely. It's 100% shorter, I can tell you that. The narrower, I don't know. You're funny, William. It does seem as though they're struggling pretty good to get up this hill, but like Evo said, I think as long as it's not the Wayfarer, they're just good enough to make it. So it might struggle a bit, but they should be able to get there. Maybe what I could do is put them both side by side, or even on top. I could put them on top of each other, and then I could put them next to. Oh no! I guess I didn't have that straight. I thought I did. Now we'll see what happens. Please don't fail before he gets here. Oh. Okay. I thought I had that pretty straight. I guess from this turn, they kind of came too far inside. Weird. Alright. Let's move this over more, I guess? I don't know. Like that. Oops, open. Spectate. Here we go. Yeah, it looks like he's too far over again. Oh! Yeah. Just missed it. For some reason they take really far inside here. I guess you want to make sure they're like way outside when you're going across the bridge. Basically all the way to the outside corner on a bridge if they're turning. Let's try that again. Let's move this way out there. Now let's try it. That's what I was afraid of, the AI trucks on the bridge. Yeah, it seems like they kind of suck. He's still really far to the right. He made it, but just barely. Oh, nope. Didn't make it. This guy might make it. He's more centered. There we go. So yeah, they're a little bit... Oh my god, what are you doing? They're a little bit off going up, going across the bridges. That's not a bad idea, Elias. Put two next to each other and have a double bridge. Then you don't have to worry about them falling off. You have a really wide area. They made it over that one better. You think it's the other dot on the other side? Could be. Major Truth, welcome in. Yeah, I suppose because it's not really about how they enter. It's where they're going on the bridge. So they keep veering across it. Oh shoot! Let's see if they can make it up my sand slope here. Yeah, I think the ant was wider. I think it's wider and longer. I know for sure longer, but wider I'm not sure on. Oh, wow, they got stuck. Really? I think we might need a little bit of tar here. The sand might just get him caught. Now that guy's stuck. Back up again, dude. Check out this dude. Oh, I think he's done for. Yeah, that's a ripperoni. Mr. Koski, welcome in. Didn't know we had the DLC. It's not available for everybody yet. That'll be September the 4th. Yeah, this was all spilled. Oh, he just crashed up there. I didn't see what he hit. Oh, he's turning too far inside. Great. So I'll probably have to adjust both these points. Yeah, update September the 4th for everybody else. That's definitely a ripperoni. Yep. Wiener water soup on that one from Bryce. Oh, I think he's got it. He's moving. Nope. Stopped. Alright. We did just buy a bowhead, so let's do this. Actually, no, we don't really need the sand. We need to tar it real quick, don't we? Let's do that. That explains everything. You don't hate the AI until they do this to you. I don't really mind the AI. Like I said, I usually don't watch them like this. What I've done is sent them on their route and then go work on something else. And then when they fail, I just, you know, adjust the route, go back and work on something else. So for me, it doesn't really bother me because I'm not like usually strictly focusing on that one thing. Sounded like an elk. This is like an animal howling in the background. I believe the maps are the same size. I guess we'll just pave over this entire area here. Rocks and all. Yeah, they should be 2 square kilometers each. Same size as SnowRunner. Same size as all the other RoadCraft maps. I think I'm stuck on a rock. Yeah, just a tiny little rock. Alright, whatever. Let's go back, grab this. For me, it's just them being stuck on the most minor of problems, slightly uphill sand. Yeah. I honestly didn't think they would get stuck. I know the Azovs aren't great, but I thought they would be good enough to get up there. I'll be honest. I thought they'd make it. Alright, I think after this, we have a lot of time still, but I think we're just going to go around and just drive around the map a whole bunch, because there's... Oh, I didn't turn it on. I forgot they added that as a feature, too. You have to turn on the compacting thing. Another ripperoni. Alright, start rolling. There we go. Yeah, I think we'll start driving around the map and just explore. Yeah, they see me rolling. That rock might be an issue. Yeah, whatever. I mean, we got most of it's hard. There's a little spot right there. I'm not one of the OCD types, so for me that's fine. Let's open up the route. Oh wait, because that first vehicle got all the way up there, it said that they're good until that point. Funny. All right, let's try that. Good thing we got another cargo truck in the past week. Yes, we did. Oh, is he still hitting it? Yep. Okay. Still too far inside. I don't know why it's too far inside, because he's not even hitting the dot. He's, like, completely missing it inside. Let's see if this guy can push him around. Schmack. Alright, well, we'll just go wider. Open. Move it over here. This over here. Try that. Yeah, so we got the Voron about a week ago, and then now we got the, it's called the Mule T1 Trailblazer. There's the Voron right there, actually. I think he's going in the middle one. Oh, far right, okay. Kind of wish they fixed the pathing for the AI trucks a bit more. Yeah, I know I've said this many times, I think they want the trucks to be a little bit bad so that you have to build nice, good, big roads. As like, I don't know, sort of, you know, that's kind of the point of the game, I guess. Ooh, actually, I wonder. I'm just looking at this on the map to see. Yeah, that bridge is definitely longer. I'm gonna do this. I know I just said I'm gonna explore. I'm gonna try and pick this bridge back up. We haven't done that yet. I'm gonna take it over to the other one, and I'm gonna try and put it right next to it and compare. Alright, let's put this all the way back up. Okay, oh, attach. Put it back down. So this will be for science here, we'll figure it out. I want to try and lay one directly on top of it, and then we'll lay one on the side so we can compare width-wise and also length-wise. So let's try right here. Oops. So it's clearly wider. by a long shot. And it's clearly longer by a long shot. I'm gonna try and get, oops. I'm gonna try and get it lined up. Like all the way on the end. Oh, there we go. That's pretty close. Let's set that down. Oops. Oh. So I guess I don't even really need to compare it. That one is just so much different. It is kind of off-center, which is annoying, but... Alright. I want to like straighten it out so it's like easy to see that it's way off, but I think I can only do that from grabbing it on the end. But yeah, anyways, distance-wise, way longer. Width-wise, it's kind of hard to see because it's tilted at an angle, but it's definitely wider. So let's go back and grab another one of those. How much of those? Oh shit! I can't even check the price because I have the everything set to free. Is that in here? Yeah, here we go. Tank bridge layer. Oops. Okay, Mr. Wright, welcome in. Sorry. I'm curious what rank the Taiga and Ant unlock are at normally. I can check that for you. I can start up a new save and check. I want to see the price of them too. I don't know how much they cost. Actually, I took a screenshot. That's actually the picture of the thumbnail. I took a screenshot from them in the store and I just cropped out the prices. I wasn't even really paying attention, so I'm not sure what they cost and what rank they are. Do you guys want me to back out, start a new game quick and just check so you guys can see, or do you want me to do that later? SnowRunner needs RoadCraft. Oh, actually, I don't know if I can cross over this now. Hang on a second. So, Lawrence, it's not really a hard mode like SnowRunner is. It's more of a New Game Plus. So you can choose the difficulty of certain aspects. You can choose if you want fuel. You can choose if you want prices higher for vehicles, bridges to cost more. Some with the gearbox. I can't remember exactly what it was, but something with the gearbox you can turn on. Hang on, I gotta put that back just a little bit. Yeah, this one's just so much longer. I can't even move because it's so heavy out in front of me. There we go. Try and go straight back. Try that, maybe? A little bit more. There we go. That's what she said. William says, sure, why not? Okay. Anybody else have a preference of if we check the price? Now we're at the end of the stream on these new vehicles. I probably should do it now or I'll forget, but... Price and rank. Alright. I'm gonna go back and grab one more. Here we go. So I think we'll explore with this one, and then if we run into something we need to get out, like get across, we can just throw this out. Don't know if traditional bridges are better than this one. Well, this one you could put down and retract, but it's not going to stay there when the map is done, right? I guess technically it still does, because your vehicles all stay there unless you drive them all back, but... yeah, those ones are permanent, so... for distances longer than what the bridge can handle, bridge building will still be better. Yeah, exactly. Unless you want to pour a whole bunch of sand and then bridge a gap, like a smaller gap, but you're still going to have to do a lot more work. Ethan says later. Ethan's headed out. See you later, Ethan. Sorry I missed that. Probably already long gone. Oh no, I'm falling off the side. Let's go this way. Anybody else have a preference? Check now or check later for prices and what did I say? Prices and rank for all the new vehicles. You can take down normal bridges and take back all the materials, so normal bridges can be temporary. That's true. Yeah. That is very nice also, that you can do that. Hey Darren, welcome in. Nope, nothing new. There was an update on Friday, but it was literally just a whole big nothing burger. If you go to my previous so last week Thursday I streamed SnowRunner. I think it was season 15 actually, but I streamed season 15 yesterday as well. If you go back to last week Thursday's stream, so not the most recent SnowRunner stream, but the one before that, somebody asked me if there's any news on Season 16. I literally wrote out the entire patch notes in that comment reply, which was like 5 sentences. There was like nothing there. Ooh, here we go. I think this is too long. Yeah, that's definitely too long. There's no way. Maybe if we had, again, like I said, if you built sand partly out here, you might be able to bridge part of that gap, but... Needs more sand. You can recall the ant without the bridge and get another, or can you recall the ant without the bridge? That's a good question. Let's see. We have this. Well, I don't really want to delete either of those bridges. Let me grab another one. Oops, not that. I'll just throw out a bridge real quick and find out. Oop, right there. Oh, I suppose I have the old one I could use too. A bridge too far. Get it? That's a good one. That bridge was too far. Alright, so we'll see if we just put this out, if we recover it, if we get the bridge back, or if the bridge stays out. Actually, hang on, I want to see, does this thing knock down some trees? Can I have like an extended tree knocker? Like this one's in my way, and it's across the river. Well, let me smack it down. Oh, nice. Laying out some trees. I want to try and get this one. Asking the real questions, yeah. Can we knock over the trees? If so, how many? Bye-bye. Alright, let's detach. And I know probably a lot of you guys know this, but I'm pretty much down to try anything. So if you guys come up with an idea, something you want to see, I'll for science it for sure. Alright, so let's try to recover this. We'll see if we get the bridge back. So this will be not retaining it in the garage, but just recovering. We'll see. We'll just go right here to the tunnel exit. No, we keep the bridge on the map. Okay. The bridge is still there. So if you recover the vehicle, you get the vehicle back, but not the bridge, which is actually really nice. Actually, I got one more question. If we retain it, does that put our bridge back in? Let's go back to the garage. Let's go down to the one we're in. Let's retain. I assume that would put it away. Alright, let's look back. No, the bridge is still there. Wait. Yeah, it's still there. What if I put... Now if I take it back out, then do I get another bridge? Hang on here. This is some... Oh, nope. The bridge is... It's like totally disconnected from the vehicle. That's good to know. I thought for sure that would pick it back up. So yeah, I guess if you put down a bridge, you have to go back and pick it up if you want it. What was that? The devs knew we would exploit this, probably. I just assumed if you recovered it, the bridge would stay out, and if you retained it, it would, you know, go back with your truck. No infinite bridges. Yeah, that's true. I didn't even think about that. Because, yeah, you could just put down a bridge, retain it, get a new bridge, put another one, and just keep redoing that. So that's actually, that makes sense why they didn't allow that. Alright. Or, actually, because I just thought about it again, I'm going to quit out and check the prices on these vehicles real fast, otherwise I might forget. Let's go back to the hub. So we'll find out what all the new vehicles cost and what rank you got to be to get them. So we'll leave the settings as normal as far as pricing and all that stuff, and just see what it shows up with. Test the first-person camera. Yeah, I haven't checked out the new vehicles or horns or anything either inside. Jeez, that's a long loading screen. Holy crap. About halfway there. Oh, there it jumped up from 11,000 all the way up. Okay, so we'll go with start game, campaign selection. We'll start a new one. We'll just put the name is JJ. Actually, I'll start with this one because there's 3 different ones of this now. So we'll start with the Armiger Thunder 4. Just put it the same color. Actually, I'll do something different so that I know it's different. Slightly different. So here's all the new controls. This is their hard mode, or you can technically make it easy mode as well with like vehicle costs. You can make it like I have it, trivial. So all vehicles are free and immediately available. That's what we had it at on that save, so we can check everything out. But the rest of this stuff we're not going to touch. Yeah, start game, I guess. And then let's go to the shop. So the new Wayfarer fuel tank is 46,000. It looks like that's not a rank unlock. The Armiger Thunder Expedition is 17,800. And that is a, no, not a rank unlock either. The bridge layer is 82,000. That's, I think that's the second most expensive vehicle. That's the Ant. Not a rank unlock as well. this is not super new, but I guess well, same with this one. The SAR truck, again, this came out a little while ago. 45,000, not a rank unlock. The new Voron, not new today, but new last week. 29,500, not a rank unlock. The bridge layer Taiga 6455B is 51,000, so quite a bit more expensive. Not a rank unlock. Looks like everything is pretty much not a rank unlock. I think there might be one more. That one's 23,000, that's not new either. Not a rank unlock. And then here again, the Step Pike, 30,000 for that one. That one's not new either. This one's not new either. The ALCES C400. A lot of these ones are new either last week or like last month, so they're not like super new, but they are sort of new. And then here, the new Mule T1 Trailblazer, 27,000. That's actually really cheap. I think the other one was like 27 too, wasn't it? Wasn't it 17 and 27? Hang on, let's go find it quick. Mule T1. Yeah, just the base Crane Mule T1 is 27K. So if you're going to spend 27, you might as well get the Trailblazer Mule T1. That could break your save. Yeah, you can make it easier or harder. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. And then Washout's the other map that we haven't tried yet. Let's go back. Start game, campaign selection. Got 0 out of 10 maps. Oh, it says it's on hard mode. Weirdly enough, it says hard mode. But it's actually technically easier. It's on like easy mode. Whatever. Honestly, that's kind of funny that they named it hard mode, but you can actually make it easier if you wanted to. Guys, I have it on hard mode, but I have all vehicles are free. And all vehicles are unlocked right off the bat. And you get paid double money. I don't know, that's kind of weird. Cool, there's a website that updates where it's at every day. I figured somebody's got something like that, Nacho. Sorry for the delayed response. First-person camera, so Elias wanted us to look at this. I believe this is the exact same as the other one, because it is a, I think somebody said T-72 tank inside, or chassis. So this is all pretty much the same inside as the other one. Hey, what's up, Mississippi? Welcome in. We're taking a look at the new RoadCraft map, or at least one of the two. We haven't even looked at the other one, actually. Not sure how far I gotta back up for this, maybe right here. Can't really do anything. I want to back up just slightly, but it can't. It's too heavy, so I guess we'll just set her down. There we go. I thought, it is a T-64, the other one's T-55, so they are different. Okay. I thought it was T55 derivatives. Woody says, about infinite bridges. Okay. Let's go back to... Yeah, let's go over here. We haven't... I mean, we've barely explored any of this map so far. So let's do some driving around. What is this behind me? Okay, no idea. Find and deliver the object? Okay, there's something inside that rock wall that's got to come here. So yeah, we'll do some exploring with this real quick. Not real quick, I guess. We'll probably spend an hour or something doing it. And then we'll probably check out the other map briefly. We don't have too much time. If we spend a bunch here. This looks pretty cool. This is very big area of industrial stuff. RoadCraft has the potential to destroy SnowRunner. I think they're different games. Well, I mean, they are different games, but they appeal to different groups, I think. The point of this one is to make nice roads and get stuff from point A to point B, where that one's... It's get stuff from point A to point B, but it's not supposed to be pretty. You know, this one doesn't... They want you to not really use the winch and build nice roads. Whereas the other one... Wait, why is that... Oh, it just breaks it, okay. Whereas the other one, you know, you're supposed to get... It's supposed to be... difficult to get from point A to point B. Oh, that's kind of cool. There's like a lift bridge here. A train lift bridge. You guys see that? That's pretty sweet. There is a bridge on the other side, so let me go around. We'll see if we can get out the back somewhere. And go down that bridge so we can cross it. Otherwise we'll have to build a bridge, which will take a while. What's good? What's up, ATO? Welcome in. Okay, I want to go this way and then to the right on this hill, I think. This looks like a big hill, hole here. Not too bad. We got a little distraction in our way. Oh gosh, about to roll over. There we go. If SnowRunner 2.0 had RoadCraft physics, it would be a definite upgrade. Yeah, that would be sweet. I'm not sure how I feel about a lot of the stuff from RoadCraft going over there, like just being able to road build wherever you want and knock down all the trees, because it would definitely change the game. I don't feel like it would change it for the better for a lot of it, because it would just be people like driving through forests, driving straight there, you know? So, I don't know how I feel about it, but... Oh, wait. There's a couple of bridges over here. What is going on? This one looks like it's one of those bridges that like turns to let boats and ships through, and then you have to turn it back. So I'm assuming you have to do some objectives to get this thing to turn and straighten out so you can cross. Looks like we got a sand quarry way over there off in the distance on the left. I think you could probably crane a truck onto here, but once you get out to the other side, I don't know how you'd get it off of there. Oh, maybe crane it up on top of the roof and then across? Maybe? I don't know, maybe. RoadCraft wins in physics to SnowRunner at least. Alright, let's check the other one. Wasn't there... Oh, I think... Oh, no, the bridge I'm looking for is over here somewhere, to my right. I think that might be it right here. Oh, this is also another one that's spun. It's turned. So it looks like if you want to get across this, kind of like on Sojourn, you have to do the main objectives to get across. Oh, there's another rail lift bridge there. So yeah, you're kind of stuck on this first little middle part, it looks like, until you do some of the objectives. What's the... I'm trying to look at what's maybe the quickest way to get... Wait, can you go across this? Ooh, that looks like you might be able to cross there. Hang on. Where's our car? Out here? Was there a winch point to the rotating bridge? There was. There was, actually. Maybe that's how you do it. Really good mission design in RoadCraft, though. That bridge looks really cool. Yeah, I'm going to go back to that bridge. That one did have some winch points, so maybe you have to turn it manually? Or, if not, then it's probably a mission-based thing, sort of like in Sojourn, where they build the bridge across at one point. So there's a yellow thing on both sides of this bridge. Maybe you have to turn it. We'll see. I kind of doubt it would turn, but maybe if we had something bigger. Yeah, I don't think that even moved it. I don't know, what do you guys think? I don't think that's probably the way to do it. Big crane time? Maybe. I think I'm going to try and go across on the rail bridge over here and then see if we can get around. If not, I think I might just cut down a couple of trees and do that. I don't really want to spend too much time like trying to cross it, you know, because obviously once we complete the mission they'll probably spin it automatically. So it's sort of a waste of time to do it like early. So maybe I'll just go to the other map, we'll see. Where was the... oh, here it is. You think I shouldn't do scouting first? I'm just trying to get some of the map unveiled so people can take a look at it. Oh crap, I gotta go across. Normally I just jump into it and start doing the missions, but I'm trying to give everybody a little look at the map, the new map. But yeah, I think if this bridge doesn't allow us to go through, we're just going to switch maps. Give the other one a try for a little bit, and then if that one has the same sort of thing where you have to like get across to the other island or something real quick, then we'll just have to start cutting down trees and build a bridge. Oh, I didn't even see that tree. I saw one, but I didn't see the second one. Alright. Let's see what the odds are of this thing letting us through here. I think it'll work. They did have an achievement actually for driving down, actually having an AI route go down one of these rail bridges on Sunken. This might be difficult to get straight though. Can't see anything. Well, it definitely works. Except it doesn't look like there's much on this side. Oh wait, there is a little trail. So they do expect you to go down here. I did that achievement yesterday. It was funny. That's nice. Okay, where... I guess we'll go to the right. It looks like there's sort of a road this way. I'm just kind of confused why this is a new vehicle. It's basically the same one we have with like a bunch of junk on it. Same with the Armiger Thunder, the Thundersar Expedition or whatever. Not sure why that's a new vehicle. Oh wait, is this where you're supposed to cross? I'm not sure exactly where I'm at on the map. I think this might be... We're on the other side of the river, so no. I don't think that's right. Yeah, it just seems to be an alternate look for the same vehicle. They listed it as a new vehicle. They said 7 new vehicles, and then like half of them are the same. It's like, I don't know. I wouldn't call it a new vehicle. I would call it a variant of an existing vehicle and have it listed separately. I'd say like 3 new vehicles and then 4 new variants, you know, something like that. Hey Teddy, welcome in. Do you know if the SARS vehicles can refuel or if it's just a Wayfarer? I can try to do... I'm not sure. Hang on. I'm trying to think if I could set up a game that would work on. I think I could set up a game where everything is free as far as vehicle goes. We could turn the fueling on and we could... Yeah, we could try that. Should we back out and try that right now? Again, I'll probably forget otherwise. I think it's for hard mode. For the roof supplies, there's no way to add supplies to vehicles. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's probably a good point there. I hadn't even thought of that. See, some of you guys are thinking outside the box. I think I might have got myself stuck. Oh wait, hang on. I was hoping to get to that pole up there. I don't think I can. Yeah, I think we're stuck. Okay, we'll back out and try what Teddy wants to see here. So we'll see if Snake is also right with that vehicle having some refuel capabilities here. So we'll go back, we'll start another new game. We'll just name it something simple. Sure. Okay, so we want fuel on. Convoy difficulty, that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Gearbox? No. Fuel cost? We'll do... Should we just leave it at default? I don't know what the cost actually is, but yeah, we'll just leave it at default. Default. Rewards for XP, we'll just leave that. And then recovery rules... So we're going to turn this to trivial so we can have all the vehicles to start with, and then we can check to see. So I think, yeah, that should be good. We'll try Washout just because we haven't been here. Oh, wait. Because I don't... The problem is I can't... I'd have to unlock the garage again. We'll do Washout, I guess. We might not be able to get to this right away. Let's try this one. It might be better to try this on one of the older maps where we have a garage right off the bat. Actually, I should have done that. Surely that's why they put the game, or put them in the game. Otherwise, they're useless, right? Yeah, I don't know. I was confused why they would have it otherwise, right? Okay, let me. How do you shut off the vehicle again? I haven't really played since they added this. Is it, oh, hold parking brake, right? There we go. Okay. Well, actually, what happens if we recover? Where would we go? Oh, just right here. Okay. Thank you, William. So, use the Highland setup, or wait, use the Highland to set up an operating base. Okay, well, like I said, this is probably a poor choice because I don't have any vehicles or anything like that on here. So we might be screwed right off the bat. I might have to join, start up a different save, or not a different save, a different map. So this bridge is broken in the middle. Let's see if we can go across here, maybe. Yeah, it looks decent. Restart an old map with the new settings. The problem is, Teddy, is actually it's a whole new game. So I don't have any of the stuff at all. Like I completely beat the game on my other save. Like well, it's like I said, it's technically a whole new game. So basically, I have 2 versions of RoadCraft now, like 2 full installs. Oh, this keeps going left. Okay. And so one has all the stuff completed and everything, and this is the new one. This one has absolutely nothing done. On the old one, I cannot play on these new maps because it doesn't have it. And on the new one, I can play on these maps, but I don't have any of the old stuff. So it's kind of... I either have one or I have the other. I have the vehicles, or I have the maps. Or not the vehicles. I have the rank and money, or I have the maps. If that makes any sense, I don't know. Alright, I think we've at least made it across. Let's just beeline it. If we can get the garage, then we, like I said, we have all the vehicles free, and then we'll be alright. We change that setting. Okay, there's a road here. Basically, the only thing I have to do is get a base. Once we have a base, we're good. Wait, it says push down to refuel the vehicle. I'm assuming we have to stop at a fuel station, or maybe this has something on the roof rack, I don't know. Okay, yeah, so this should be the garage, I think. Perfect, alright. Back up just a bit. Okay, because we have all the vehicles set to free, we should be able to hop in here and then buy anything we want. So let's buy the fuel truck for free. Oops, we didn't take it out though. Let's equip... Oops. Actually, I'm going to leave it on all of them. I don't know which one will be under. There it is. Deploy. Alright. Park that, and then hold B to turn it off. Okay, so refuel the vehicle. It says we have 376 out of 378 liters, so let's see. That does 377. So that refuels our own vehicle. We got auxiliary options, or actions, sorry. If we were in a can't think, fuel station, it looks like we could click on that and then refuel the tanker. Let's try to switch to here. Wait. Why is there another vehicle off back here? Oh, way over there. Oh, okay, it gave us that. Let's go back to this, and we can refuel the vehicle. I'm going to drive away and see... Oops. See if I can refuel the vehicle by myself. Like without that truck. So let's drive back over here. It disappeared now. Alright, so let's park here. Yeah, it looks like I cannot... This has... Whoop. It has nothing on this truck that can refuel it. So it's purely for looks. Although it is PTS, maybe they will add that later. But yeah, as of right now, you can't. It looks like it says the amount of fuel in that truck is 9,999 liters. Again, that could be a placeholder value. Let's refuel from there. Okay, so the way the fueling works is as you hold it, it's adding fuel to your truck. If you hold it down until the meter is full, it'll fully refuel it. If you just tap it, it'll kind of add 1 liter or 1 liter, 5 liters, 1 liter, 5, 8, something like that. It kind of adds as it goes on. We can check some other vehicles. There are some other service vehicles, right? Let's go to the shop. What else do we have? The Armiger Thunder Expedition, that might be able to refill. Let's buy one of those. Oh, that's not it. I'm gonna leave this one running because we're gonna probably mess around with it a little bit. So let's pull up over here. We'll just leave it running. Let's go back here and deploy this. So this looks like it has fuel on the roof rack, right? There's some fuel tanks and stuff on the back. Let's make sure we're out of range over here. Okay, so this one can refuel on its own. This one does have fuel. It also has the winch point or auxiliary action, so you can actually refuel if you go to a different vehicle. So I'm going to try and waste a bit of fuel, and then I'm going to refuel up off that tanker. So I'm going to drive around just for a little bit really close to here and come back. Unless I can find a fuel station, that would work as well. Thank you for trying everything out. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, any ideas of stuff you are wondering, want to see, let me know, because this is stuff that a lot of the time I don't think of, and people ask all kinds of questions after my streams, and I'm like, I don't know, that's a good question. So, you know, 40, 50, 60 people asking questions is a lot better than just whatever I can think of, so. This just looks like a sand pit here. Hey, Mr. Matty, welcome in with the big brain. Right now, Teddy's got the big brain. Alright, let's go back up there. The DLC Expedition variants can fuel. That's what it seems like. Make them more advantageous for hard mode, for sure. I guess I'll have to load up my other... No, I did check this price. I don't remember what it was, though. Yeah, exactly, for science. Alright, so... Wait, is that truck on? No, I had it off. Weird. Oh, it tells me how much fuel is in there. So that truck has 150 liters. Let's switch back. We have 90 in our truck, or can have 90. And then it looks like we must have 60 in our roof rack. I don't know if there's any way to... Yeah, I don't think we can see that in any other way other than being in a different truck. Let's refuel. Oh, wait, no. Auxiliary options. I want to refuel... Oh, wait. Hang on a second. I'm going to back away. Sorry, I should have done this earlier. Wait, how did my fuel go back up? Did I push it? I must have pushed it. Dang it. I want to use the fuel from my roof rack and then see if I can approach the tanker and fuel my roof rack back up. Yes, the PTS does get updates. It's usually, well, on SnowRunner it's every Friday. Okay. So yeah, I use my roof rack, and now I have the option to refuel the tanker. So I'm going to go back to here. So there, I used 1 liter out of my roof rack. Oh, maybe the roof rack is 150. I bet you that's what it is. So the roof rack is 150 on there. And the roof rack, or trailer, I guess in this case, is 9,974 liters. You said that as I typed it. Nice. So yeah, I can, if I hold refuel right now, it refuels from my roof rack. Now I should have 148. No, it's still 149. It might just be such small numbers that it's not even like registering. Alright, I'm going to try and use a little bit more fuel. There we go. So we've used up like 2 more liters. Fuel goes quick on here though, holy crap. Okay, so that's at 73. If we go over here, that's at 47. 147. So I can go actions and refuel the tanker. Oh, and so it worked. That was at 74, now it's at 71. And our truck was at, well, 147, but I guess it only added 2 liters. I think it's a little bit finicky with the amounts. It should be 150, but whatever. Let's try some of the other trucks that are new. So this one looks like it doesn't have any fuel, but it'll probably get updates and work at a later point. This is the Thunder Expedition. Let's go back to the shop. So a lot of these have roof racks, but they don't have anything that they can actually do from it. Let's try like this one. It doesn't say it has any sort of roof rack points or anything though. Here we go. Deploy. So it says refuel vehicle, but it's, oh, it does. It popped up. So this one does have its own fuel, it looks like. We'll have to test this with a couple other vehicles and see which one does and doesn't. Oh wait, hang on. Can I check it from the map? Oh, okay, so this one might have, it looks like it shows my fuel amount in the vehicle at 98%, and the fuel amount in the, like, repair kit or whatever you want to call it is 200 liters. So let's use this. So we used up like 2 or 3 liters, and now it says 197. So yeah, that's how that works. Okay. So this one has 94% in the truck, 149 liters in the roof rack. This one has 92% in the truck, 9,971 in the tanker. So that, again, that's probably a placeholder number. That'll probably get changed to a lower amount of fuel, but maybe I'm wrong. What are some other vehicles that are probably have repair points? Maybe the Mule T1 Trailblazer? Let's try it. It does look like it has a roof rack. Did I miss it? There it is. Madi, welcome in. 10,000 liters for that trailer size looks kind of correct, though. I just assumed because it was 9999, I'm like, that's probably just a placeholder number. You know, it just seemed like it was... They probably just put that in as the maximum number it could hold. And then they'll adjust it later based on how much they think it kind of seems realistic or whatever. That's my guess. Alright, so... I have the option to fuel up because this vehicle, I think, has fuel in it next to us. But if I drive away, that goes away. So it looks like this truck does not have any fuel extra. It just shows 98%. This one's got the extra liters below it. All SAR vehicles are the last, top right in the shop. Hey, what's up, Matt? Welcome in. We don't have to take everything seriously because it's PTS. Yeah, a lot of the stuff will change. Oh, so that's the only... oh, wait, that's the shop. So both of these two might have it. Let's do this. Let's buy one of these. And then let's buy one of these. Alright, let's take out this one. And let's just quickly check. Oops. So yes, this one is showing 100 liters. So it looks like all the SAR trucks might have it. Matt Nacho says, have you heard your Lizard commercial? Do you have the radio station installed, Matt? That's cool. Yeah, I remember he asked you, like, hey, do you have this business or this one? Or, like, where should I send the ideas? And I remember him asking about that on my stream. That's pretty cool. Justification to have a SAR truck now, exactly. Alright, let's jump back in and check the Pike here. Deploy. Actually, details, let's see. No, it doesn't say anything about amounts of fuel right now. So as soon as you deploy it, you can check. So this one's got 150. So this little Expedition SAR truck, or not SAR truck, Expedition Armature Thunder actually is, I mean, that's got 150 extra fuel. That's the same as the Pike. A little bit less than this one, the Mule T1 SAR. This one doesn't have any. That's the Mule T1 Trailblazer. And then the not Mule T1, the Allegro, the Noto Allegro has 100. Somebody asked something about the bulldozer. What was that? Oh, how much fuel does a bulldozer use and how much do they hold? Which bulldozer? The... I'm assuming this one? Pioneer. So Pioneer, I keep doing that. Pioneer has 1,746 liters. Holy crap. We'll see here how much it burns. It's about 1 per second idling. Oh no, I guess it's about 1 per second moving too. 34, 33, 32. So actually that 10,000 amount now seems more realistic. We were using all the small vehicles, so I was like, that's a lot of liters. So yeah, we've used 30 liters just getting down here, like, you know. I'm pretty sure we've probably flipped. Yeah, Eagle, welcome in. Okay, anybody else have more questions? I'll have to jump into a lot of this stuff for a video. I'll probably go over how much each truck has for fuel and all that kind of stuff, even though it'll probably end up changing by the end of PTS, but... How is the fuel mechanic? Does it add in-game depth? I just kind of turned it on just to see what it's about, Matt. So all the vehicles are just like right here. Haven't really done anything. Well, there's a bridge you can actually cross, it looks like. Trying to remember where we started. Was it this side? No, it was here. We had to go this way and across this, and then... Or no, there was this. So somehow I didn't even notice there was a bridge right there. Anyways. I think, yeah, we'll just check again. I don't think some of these other vehicles would have it, like some of the other scouts, for instance, like this. No, that's the expedition one. This one, this is the Armiger Thunder without the expedition part. I don't think that has any fuel. Oops. We'll check quick. Deploy. Yeah, it just says 100%. I don't think it has anything. Park that here. So yeah, that doesn't have any fuel. I didn't think it would. Let's try, oops. What other scout truck? Because this one looks like it has some stuff on it. Let's try this one too. The Malamute. And then deploy. What stuff did I miss? You missed all kinds of stuff. Alright, let's park this here. So the Malamute does not have fuel either. Or extra fuel, I should say. Yeah, the Invictus shouldn't. This one might as well. I doubt it, but we'll try it. Oh wait, this is the Pike still. We're just messing around, Eagle. Looking at the new maps, new vehicles, fuel mechanic, just all kinds of whatever's new. Kind of just taking a look at it. Let's deploy this. Yep, that one does not have any either. Okay, so it's all of the SAR trucks plus the Expedition and the Wayfarer, it looks like at this point. Anything else doesn't have any fuel, or extra fuel. Are there fuel stations to buy from? Yes, supposedly all the fuel stations work now. Although, I'd have to, because it's a separate game, Matt, I'd have to like replay the entire thing to get to some of those fuel stations. I don't know where any of them are on these ones. Actually, has Naked Dave came out with a map on Map Runner? I could check on there and probably run to one of them, but, wait, what is this? Oh, the Nota. Yeah, whatever. We'll just take this for a little drive. Oh, that's what I was going to check, Teddy. Thank you for reminding me. The mobile service vehicles. I'm going to see if those had any. Where is it? Here we go. Deploy. Yeah, we can check how many credits per liter. That's a good point. Got a sneeze coming on. Hang on. Oh, sorry about that. Alright, so this has 500 liters, actually. Thank you, Mr. Rex. So that's a pretty good amount. Let's try the other one. What is that under? It's this, right? Oh, shop. The Kochevnik. Let's buy that. Deploy. Where's that at? There we go. Deploy. Hey BBG, welcome in. Wrangle Dangle, bless you from Lawrence. Evo, Teddy, or no, Lawrence, Evo, who else said it? William. And Rex. Thank you guys. Okay, so yeah, the Kochevnik has 1,000 liters. The no, I'm blanking on it. The Stranik, the Conlow Stranik has 500. And then basically it's all the SAR trucks. So the Pike, the Mule T1, and the Allegro. Yeah, Allegro. And then the fuel truck, the Wayfarer, and then the Expedition Armature Thunder. So 500 liters is not bad. Yes, 500. Way too cool. Welcome in, Zatanna. Welcome in as well. Let's build some roads. Where's the new trucks? Good grief, not fuel being added now. Yeah, it's an option. You don't have to have it on. We were just kind of checking. Let's go see if we can find a fuel station. Where were we? Up here. Gotta run, JJ. Be good to talk to you later. All right. I will talk to you later, Lawrence. Have a good rest of your night. We'll see you in the next one. Yeah, so there's, what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 6, 7 7 trucks that can have fuel, at least that we know. Yes, all the vehicles are in PTS, Matt. Sorry, I probably should have, I think I have it right here. This is the new Mule T1 Trailblazer with the bigger tires and stuff. Wider tires. So. Fuel can be toggled on or off. It's basically New Game Plus. So you can make fuel if you want to have fuel. You can turn on all vehicles are free. What is this? Oh, road. Okay. Oof, that looks bad. Yeah, you can have all vehicles are free and unlocked right at the start, which is what we did because we're only level 1. Oh gosh, this thing is awful. Wait, I thought this thing had a winch. Yeah, the new Mule is less wobbly. I noticed that as soon as I got in. I guess I won't be driving that. I think we're going to have to take out a different one. Let's go... Okay, this is the bottom corner of the map. So we can go all the way to the left and all the way up. Let's take one of these ones. Let's do... trying to think. Let's do this one. This one's got the extra fuel in it. Okay, refuel the vehicle and refuel the tanker. Yeah, you can fill up at the garage. Well, actually, I don't know if you can. I would assume you could. Like in SnowRunner, if you recover to it, you can, you know, it refuels and repairs your vehicle. Miss Dust Bunny, welcome in. BBG says, I go to the lower scope doctor on August 20th. And to have that scheduled, I have to pay for health coverage. Okay, where was I? Oops. So it did take it out of my truck. Oh wait, I want to go north. We got a bridge right here that needs laying. Telemenesis posted a video. It's nice to have him back. Really? I didn't know I haven't seen him back. Did that just come out? I would assume it probably just came out, huh? Yeah, let's turn this off. We'll hop back to the garage, and I always forget, where are those bridge layers at? Is that here? Okay. A couple hours ago. Okay, cool. Yeah, I didn't notice that. Oh, I should have turned the truck back on. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I didn't happen to see that before I went live, so yeah, I'm assuming it's a RoadCraft update video. My game doesn't have fuel usage on it, and I don't use mods. Welcome in, Grandpa Blue. This is for PTS. This is public test server. I should have put it in the title. I will change that as soon as I'm done streaming. But it's not out for everybody until September the 4th. 1 credit per liter? Could be. I have it set to default prices, so it won't be anything extra, but you can set it to 2, 3, and I think 4 times higher or something like that. Whoa. Look at that fuel! Oh, brought it up a little bit too high. The anchor's hit the ground. I was trying to open it. Oh, even if it's 1K or one credit per fuel, it's going to take you 10K to fill up the truck. Or yeah, you're right. Because it's 10,000 liters. There we go. Look at that. What do you guys think about that? How you like them apples? Oops, didn't mean to do. What did I attach to? What is that? Oh, a tree. Jeez, that was a super long attachment point. Dingle Bingle. Miss Dust Bunny. Makes me think of Maine and SnowRunner, yeah. I'm gonna try to follow the main roads and hopefully we can run across a fuel station. Duart, welcome in. Sorry I missed you. Did I see your comment, Woody? I'll have to look for it. I probably did not. Fuel can be turned... Wait, can fuel be turned on in saves made in before the update? That I'm not sure about because this is a totally separate game. It's the same thing as SnowRunner public test server. So it's any like I had to restart back at 0. I have not completed any maps or anything. I don't have any vehicles, any money, no rank. Everything is gone. It's a whole new game. So, I'm not sure if you can do it retrospectively because I don't have any saves. Big adventure? What might that be? How much money will I need for the new stuff? If you go back to the very... wait. Was it the start? No. I don't remember how long ago it was. I did take a look at all the pricing maybe an hour ago, if I had to guess. Oh, geez, we got a long ways to go north still. The health coverage wants me to have annual colon cancer screenings done this year. Yeah, I think they pay for that after... once you get to a certain age. Because catching it early would save them a lot more money, something like that. Mr. Ian, welcome in. I feel like this is probably a poor choice. I gotta find a road. The Voron truck game with the better stats than the non-crane truck. I did not know that. Okay, we found a road. Let's follow this for a bit. So we're basically just looking for a fuel station is what we're doing, guys. We want to try and find a fuel station to see what the price is, at least on this map. Found a pipeline. Keep checking, I don't know if there's anything around. Oh wow. Didn't expect to see that. What is this? Got a big building over here. Pumping station, alright. Quite exciting, but I'm also exhausted. Literally the next day flying across the world to Singapore, but can't complain. Lucky I can even do these things. Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of work to be going back and forth, but at least you get to see some cool places and do some cool stuff. Floating tire. That does not look good. Oh man, there's just a big old swamp. Let's go... Well, that's where we would have just came from, isn't it? To the right. So we kind of... No, this is not the same. I don't know if we can cross into that, though. Looks kind of deep. As a Singaporean, I hope you have a good stay here. I hope so as well. Kind of just trying to follow the edge of the swamp. I do say this quite often, but sometimes I miss you guys' comments, so if I happen to miss them, you can, like Woody did, say, hey, did you see my comment? I'll try and read back and find it. Or just send it again, because I do try and read them, but occasionally miss them. If you get a chance, take a few pictures for Miss Dust Bunny and the rest of us to see. Any recommendations, Evo? Maybe places to eat, things to see. How long you got there, Matt? Maybe I missed that part. Yeah, I have not seen any toy cars yet, Woody. I was looking around. I'm not sure if Naked Dave has done the oh, what do you call it? Map Runner, but he usually puts them on there. So I'm not sure if he's got Map Runner up and running yet, but I would assume if not, he'll probably get those up fairly shortly and we'll be able to know for sure. I talked to him about it last time, actually. He's got a script that just searches through the game files to find every instance of toy and gives him the exact XY coordinates, and so he just plots them on a map and done. Easy way to find all the collectibles. There's a map runner for RoadCraft? Yes, there is. Naked Dave, the person who does map runner, or one of the people who does a lot of the map runner stuff, does it for RoadCraft and Expeditions as well. Just 5 days, I need to be back for my business. Yeah, it would be nice if you had a lot more time, but also it's very expensive, I'm sure. So where is this? Another road here, okay. I think your host here would be good at recommending you places to try them at, but if you like seafood, you gotta try the national dish here, chili crab and chicken rice too. That sounds good. Okay, let's go. Oh, looks like we found a tunnel entrance here. Teddy says watch your fuel. Yeah, I haven't had to worry about that yet, have we? Oh, this looks like it needs a bridge. Well, at least there's no damage. There's got to be a fuel station somewhere around here. I just haven't found it. I'm sure there's at least one on the map somewhere so you can refuel up your Wayfarer. Alright, let's just refuel here. And see, we have 106 liters left, so we're still doing alright. We got a full tank plus 106, so basically 2 full tanks worth. Do I think damage will come? I've talked to a couple of people, and it sounds like they think that the game would have to, like, drastically change the coding for that to work. So probably not, or at least not for a long time. Like maybe a year or more if they were to consider putting that in. It'd probably take a lot of work, so I would say if it does, it won't be anytime soon based on that information, but Matt says sounds like it won't happen. This thunder is actually pretty good going through here. How many manual gears? I have not turned on the manual gear thing yet. I was just messing around with the new vehicles, and then we got a bunch of questions about fuel use, so we jumped over, made a new save, and started using some vehicles with fuel. Spotted a forklift. This looks like a main road up here to my left. Yeah, that's main road. Maybe I can sneak my way up there. I'm not sure. I can try and check it out, Matt. If you want to know, we can start up a new save and turn it on. And just sort of check out some vehicles, see what they have for gears. Because like I said, I haven't used it at all. I haven't even turned it on yet. This looks like another base right here. Oh yeah, it's on the map actually as a base. So, this will be one of the garages. Right here. Can you add fuel, use and manual gears to a normal save? I don't think so, William. Again, I didn't have any normal saves on here. So I don't know if there's a way to change that. Okay, there's a tunnel. Do vehicles refuel if you recover? We can try that. Let me park this quick. Let's see, what vehicle do we have that's moved? Right here? Oh yeah. Well, actually that one's for a mission, I think. Let's do this one. So, this is our bridge layer. And this one, I guess I didn't turn any of them off because I'm not used to it yet. This one's used almost 350 liters, I guess we'll say. So let's recover this. Actually, where's our money at first? We have 5,000, I guess? 5,000, and we're still level 1, so 5,000 for money. We'll see if it takes down our money at all. Let's go to the Highland base. It did not refuel when I recovered. Let's try to put it into storage. We'll go retain, confirm, deploy. So retaining it gives it full fuel. So, wait, hang on a second. Did that say I could buy fuel in there? Yeah, it does. So refuel vehicle for 1 icon money a liter. So one at the garage, it costs you we'll call it $1 per liter. So yeah, see how it's lighting up white there? We can push down. And now you see we use $25 to buy fuel. So you can refuel at the blue square in the garage. That's good to know. What is this? Oh, okay, there's an Azov truck we found, I guess. We must have got just barely close enough to it. Transit point. Can you buy a new bridge? We did some testing with bridges earlier, and if you recover, the bridge stays there. Even if you retain it, the bridge stays there. So I don't think there's any way to get more bridges other than buy more vehicles. I was just going to drive this truck as far as we could until we got stuck to see basically to see as much of the area as we can. You're gonna burn so many credits to pay for fuel. Yeah, that's at normal pricing. So it could even be higher. I think you can get it up to 4 times fuel. So you could pay, and I don't know, there's probably other fuel stations that cost more, right? I wouldn't expect it to all be 1. I would assume there's probably some at 2 or 3. Maybe even higher. Which means if you're gonna fill up that full tanker, it'd be 20,000 or possibly even 30,000. It said buy new bridge? Really? Okay, hang on a second. I'll go back there. I didn't see that, Teddy. So maybe you can. Maybe you can buy a truck, and then you can buy a couple of bridges for it, go lay it out, come back, grab another one, go lay that out. We'll see here in just a second. Oh wait, I came through here? Yeah, I did come through here. Okay. Let's park this, turn it off. Okay, jump right back to this one. Oh yeah, purchase new bridge for 3 metal, 3 steel beams. Interesting. That's actually really cool. I didn't know that was a thing. Let's try it with the Taiga. I assume the Taiga's the same. I gotta buy one, don't I? There we go. Taiga. Buy. Crap, I keep forgetting to take it out as soon as I buy it. Wait, what? Oh, I just bought the dump truck version, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Where is it? Oh, right there. Okay, dump and bridge layer. Crap, did it again, forgot to take it out. And here it is, deploy. So yeah, this has the same thing to buy bridge. 3 steel beams. New series, 4 times fuel cost, hard mode, RoadCraft challenge impossible. Yeah, that would be pretty difficult, man. Why is that Kochevnik going backwards? Did I not put a parking brake on it and hit it or something? Okay, and... Yep, okay, still there. That's surprising to see. It's 3 steel beams for smaller Taiga bridge if it's so. Yeah, it's 3 for both, it looks like. Alright, I'm gonna try and keep going back. Oh, wait. Oh, that one's the truck. Where is the other one? Oh, up here. Trying to see if I missed anybody here. Oh, wait. No, I think we're good. Oh, Matt says, sorry, peeps. Got a dash. Take it easy. Have a wonderful day. Hope to catch the stream tomorrow. Thank you, Matt. I'm sure you're long gone by now. This looks like a tough road to cross, actually, because this part is kind of deep here. Defeats the purpose of getting the Taiga bridge if the amp bridge is bigger for the same cost. Yeah, I agree. That's something that could change through PTS, and probably will. I can't imagine they would cost the same if they're not, you know, one's not even close. One's like 70%, maybe, of the other bridge. Oh, it's broken again, jeez. I guess we'll go around. Had to fix the kitchen sink, that's not good. Hopefully you got it all working. What is making so much... Oh my god, we got a twister tree behind us. I was like, what is making so much noise and moving back there? Oh, there it goes. That was interesting. Wait, is it going again? I thought I just heard something else spinning around back there. I don't know, I hear something, but it might just be me crackling over the leaves and stuff. Alright, what do we got in here? One of the missions is to go here for something, huh? Bring something here. Are we in the top part of the map, or... Okay, that's the bottom corner of the map. That's the top corner, so we could go up quite a bit still. There's a lot to explore that way, but we could probably make this, or go back and try and get this middle section here. We're at the edge of it. I think I might just try and go through the forest here. Well, no, I gotta go back this way, don't I? I pretty much want to go straight east. Let's jump it. Okay, made it past the first section. I figured since there was a drop down instead of going up, we could make it. $10 points for that jump. Sweet, I'll take it. Alright, let's try and go eastward. So we know we got the base up here, but after the base we don't really know what we got. Alright, looks like we could probably go through here. And let's check on the map where we're at. Okay, we're kind of in the middle. Could go either way. I think we want to go a little bit more to the left to go more north, just because I assume if there's a fuel station, it's probably a little bit more centrally located. But I could be wrong. Got some roads over here. For something. Some kind of a drop point. Alright, we'll go back, go to the right. Looking forward to next month when you can start playing this, Alberts. Very nice. Oh, don't flip. It's kind of lost its balance there, started tipping backwards a bit. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people looking forward to next month now that they can kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel, if you will. You know, they said September 4th, but it was like May 30th or something, you know, like a week or two after the game came out. It's like, man, we gotta wait 3 months? Actually, well, yeah, 3.5 months, 4 months. Oh, didn't see that to the last second there. Looks like we got some oil drilling going on. Alright, where are we at on the map now? Okay, we're basically right where I wanted to be, which is, I think there's a fuel station somewhere in this middle part right here. I would guess it'd be around here, so... I'm probably wrong, but we're gonna try to keep exploring this area. It says they added a gearbox. Have you tested that? I have not. Matt was asking. Oh, this is that big swampy area, isn't it? Yep. Oh, that's right. I saw it from this road right here. Just a big swamp. Okay, so we want to go north. No, I've not tested it yet, Snake. You guys want me to do that? We don't have too much more time left here, probably. Oops. Take a look at the gearbox. Alright. Shut this down. JJ shifting them gears like Toretto from Fast and Furious. Just wondering how you equip it. It's just a setting when you set up the game, so we'll have to start another new game. Look at this, we already have a full set of games set up here. And then when you choose your settings here, there's gearbox. So we'll turn that on. Again, we'll turn vehicle cost to trivial so we can have all of the vehicles to start with. You guys want to go back to Washout? Yeah, it's probably easier to do Washout again. We'll use the new truck again, why not? Oh, well, I skipped this the last couple of times. We'll let this run here. Alright, there we go. Okay, so it looks like the gearbox is just high, reverse, neutral, and low. Let's hold that. Oh, okay, that's how you switch it. Wait. Confused here. How does it... I have no idea how you switch gears. Does it not work right now? Because I can hold the button, and then there's nothing happens if I push up, down, left, right. Yeah, I don't think it works right now. Oop. Wait, maybe with the number pad? Hang on. Let's try keyboard and mouse and just see left shift. I can't get it to move anywhere. As far as the gears go, I don't know how you move it over. Oh, wait. The mouse. Move the mouse left or right. Works. Up. Okay, that works too. Let's see. Let's try it with this. Oh, okay. I think maybe they don't have it set up for controller yet, but if I hold left to bring it up, and then I move the mouse down or up, then it works. Or left or right. But it doesn't look like any other button on the controller works. I'm going to try every single button just to make sure that I didn't screw that up somehow. Okay, yep, tried every single button on the controller. It doesn't work. Or at least not right now. Scroll wheel maybe? Nope, that's zoom in and out. Oh, I guess I moved the mouse a little bit when I did that. No, it's just, right now it's move the mouse up and down. Yeah, I tried the joysticks too. I tried every button. While trying to watch your stream, trying to watch someone's old live stream on a game that I bought as a how to play it. What game is that, BBG? So, I'm going to try to get to the garage and just see if any other trucks have different gears, but I think that's probably going to be all that we'll look at for that. Wait a second. This truck has different tires than the other Lynx, doesn't it? Oh, no, it doesn't. The back tires are different. What the heck? The front tires are the normal Lynx tires, but the back tires are different. You guys see that? This Lynx has different tires in the back than the front. That's funny. Probably another one of those things that somebody changed, and I guess they didn't get it all the way. All four tires changed when they let it go on public test server, and so now it's half fixed or whatever. I don't know, it's funny. Yeah, somebody did say check controls for the gear. I could do that. Let's see if it shows up in there. Settings, controls. Oh, it's showing the oh wait, here, additional controls. Left mouse button. Oh no. Yeah, I don't think it's in there. Oh wait, controller. Oh, that's it. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it's set up for controller right now. They'll, again, PTS early access stuff, they'll have to get that figured out, but not working as of now. Mr. JJ, what is the decal on the Jeep door? Oh, that's a good question. I haven't looked at that. I'm not exactly sure. Is that supposed to be like a... Oop, like a beaver? He's got the big buck teeth. Looks like maybe a beaver with a chainsaw. I don't know, maybe some kind of food? I can't tell. There's some leaves there. It looks like a... It definitely looks like a beaver because there's like wood behind it with like a beaver had chewed it. There's like 4 logs behind him. Okay, it's just one decal. It looks like it might have like a fuel canister or something there too. I don't know. Yeah, the roof rack is very random. It's a very weird looking truck, whoever designed this one. It's kind of funny because this truck overall is like sort of bland. It's just kind of a brown, like, you know, sort of a boring color, I guess, well, not boring, but like I said, it's kind of bland, right? And then you get all this other stuff. You got the sticker with a bunch of colors. You got purple paint and yellow paint, and they got a little bell up there or something on top of that one, and the bucket hanging, a fire extinguisher, just all kinds of colors and stuff on the back. It's kind of funny. That looks kind of deep. I want to go to the left. Yeah, the truck backfires too. Yeah. Shoots out some fire, some sparks. I'm not going to announce the game just yet until I get a hang of the gameplay. Similar to Green Hell, okay. So it's a sort of a survival crafting based game. Hey Mr. Sawyer, welcome in. The barrel there is to build sandcastles. It looks like it's got a little fuel canister here on the side too. Gas mask. All the good stuff. Oh, that's why I didn't see that bridge last time. I turned earlier. I turned like right about here somewhere and came up the hill. It's either here or like right here, I think. Also, why would you carry steel beams? Oh, on the top? The pipes, you mean? I think the normal version has those pipes. The rest of it's just empty, I think. I guess we can check here. I'm just about to the store. The roof rack does not work. Tires are misattached. Vehicle seems not complete. Probably test vehicle for now. No, I think it'll come out. They'll just get the right tires on it. Whichever one of these are supposed to be right. I assume the back ones will be the correct tires. Because it's supposed to be different. Oh, it's also got a little fuel can up front there too. I didn't see that earlier. But yeah, these are the kind of things. It's public test server, so it'll get worked out kind of as time goes on. Just kind of looking at the back fenders. It looks like they kind of got bent upward. I don't know if that's by design or if that's... Maybe they're going to put bigger tires back there or something. They got a little extra space. I don't know. Anyways, let's go to the garage. Let's check the shop. I want to see... I think the other scout here. View vehicle. Oh wait, this one does have some fuel canisters on it. Well, actually, I don't need to buy that though. Oh, this one does not have the pipes on it. For some reason, I thought one of them did. Oh, maybe it's the rusty version. Hang on, do I have the rusty version of it? Oops, garage. Scouts. I do have the rusty version. Doesn't look like that has it either. Oops. Yes. Oh wait. Maybe maybe those fenders are weird because I wonder if they took. Hang on one second. I wonder if they took the this one because they got that fender kicked up for the dual tires. It doesn't really look like that either, though. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of weird. RXY, welcome in. Release date was May 31st, 2024, so not that long ago. Oh wait, no, that's last year, 2024. Okay, well... I think that's it for that one. I think I'll probably go back for a couple more minutes. We've got about 5 more minutes here. The Mule T looks like it came out... Oh wait, the Mutt looks like it came out of the... I thought you were saying the Mule T there for a second. Oops, not continue. Start game. Campaign selection. So yeah, we'll go back to this one. Desk Bunny. We got a heist going. Oh, nope, 10 more minutes, so we're not going to get another one today. Waylon checking his points. This is this will be more fun and a challenge to play. Oh, that's right, I got stuck. Now I remember why I left the save. Got ourselves stuck. So I think we can go across the tracks. Yeah, we got a little ways to go. Womp womp. Yeah. Boring. Actually, I don't know if this will fit through here, now that I'm thinking about it. Might be too wide. Nope, we're good. Okay. Oh, turned a little early on the end, I guess. Plus the game is PvP, co-op, single player as well. Okay, so it's sort of a... what do they call that? Open world survival crafting, but with a PvP element. Sort of like Rust or something. Or DayZ. Well, I guess, yeah, does anybody have any questions? Last minute questions, we got a couple minutes here. Let me know if you guys have any questions, we'll try and answer them quick before we go. Mule T1 is again the most useful truck because the roof rack bed crane combo Voron truck didn't enjoy ground for too long. Well, I don't think this one has any fuel on it. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have... It has a roof rack, but it doesn't actually have any fuel. So it's kind of a worthless roof rack. But I would say the tires on this one probably make it better than the Voron. But the Voron and this one are close. Does have some boss fights, very nice. What would you compare this map to compared to the base game? I think it's most comparable well, I actually didn't really play Incommunicado because I joined somebody else who was already mostly complete with it. But I don't know, just the trees and stuff kind of remind me of Incommunicado. Maybe, actually no. This one's probably more like with Sunken with the trees. The other one's Incommunicado. The one we were just playing with the fuel stuff. What's the new trucks that came out? This is one of them. This is the Mule T1. This is one. The Tuz 119 Mutt. Oh, that's why you called it the Mutt. I thought you were just joking. I didn't know that was the actual name. You got this one. This is the Vostok MU... Was it? MU... 97 Ant. The bridge layer. And then there is... Should be a Taiga right here. The Taiga 6455B bridge layer. That's pretty much it. There's a couple of different variant versions, but that's basically it. JJ, could you try rotating the bridge with that big crane truck? Since you're back on this map. What do you mean rotating the bridge? Like just try and just see if a crane can attach to it? Is that what you mean? Let's see, do I have a... I don't have a big crane, do I? I'm assuming you just mean can it attach to it and move it, right? Like, say you placed it and then you were like, oh, I ran over it 14 times and it's moved a little bit out of place. Can I just scoot it over or something? Or spin it? Oh, the rotating bridge. Oh, okay, I remember what you're talking about now. Yeah. Okay. I was lost there for a little bit. I'm gonna try this. Oops. Did they change the controls on here really weird? Crane. Oh, maybe because I had my other control set to the other version. Like the SnowRunner version. Okay. Yeah, there's no attachment points on that, those bridges. The one you attach with the scouts, tried moving it, but it wouldn't budge. Would be cool if you need to do that instead of being a mission objective. Doesn't seem like you can lift with the bridges with the crane, yeah. Like I said, all good questions, stuff I don't think about, you know. Or maybe I do think about, but then I'll forget because we got all kinds of other stuff happening. So we'll go and see if we can do that. Oh. Dang, that sign is solid. A little sign that tipped over. I wonder if you could like pick up those blue cars and just move them off the tracks. I know you can move them, but I don't know if you can like pick them up off the tracks and move them. Actually, I might have to move this one to get through. It's kind of too hard of a turn for me to go all the way to the right there. There we go. Just enough room to sneak through. This one's a lot easier because it's straight. I would have had to turn really sharp to the right there to get through. Okay, I think there's one off to the left here. No, that's... Wait, is it? No, okay, that's back the other way. So there's one over here. There's one here. That one's pretty far out there. And then there's one... Well, that one's just disconnected again. Okay. Snake says pick it up. I can try. I don't know if you can pick them up off the tracks or not. I know you can move them, but I never tried. We'll give it a whirl quick. Then we'll try the rotating bridge, and then that'll be it. Yeah, these controls are much different than I was using before. I gotta change these back. Okay, it should attach. Lift. Oh, about to lift myself over. Hang on a second. Let's do... detach that. Let's get a little closer to it. Yeah, it's no longer Bill Nye the Science Guy, it's JJ the Science Guy. I stole his job. Okay, let's try that. Anchors. Attach. Rope length. Oh, yep. Oh, gosh. No, they don't like to come off the tracks. They do not like to come up. You can move them side to side, but they're like glued down. Yeah, magnetic cars, they're stuck. I kind of like these rock embankments they got here. With the little grates kind of over them so they don't fall. Alright, put your guesses in the comments. Do you think this will work if we attach this to the little attachment points over here? I'm gonna say no. What do you guys think? Anybody? Snake says no. Oh, wow. Well then, I stand corrected. That's a shock. I did not expect that to work. That's pretty sweet. Interesting, huh? Yeah, that means you could probably turn the other bridge if you can reach it. Yeah, it does have little yellow hooks out there. Wow, that's cool. I thought we were like stuck on this island, man. Having to like pour a whole bunch of sand or something to get over. That's probably one of the coolest things they've added so far. I thought for sure it'd be a mission. That would turn it for you. What is this? Oh, we gotta build a road? Okay. Nice. This looks like a fun road to build. Right through all the forest. Mr. Furia, welcome in. Been lurking, I see. I thought there was no way that would work. Well, I shouldn't say no way, but I was like, yeah, there's like a 5% chance it'll work. I was just thinking for sure it's gonna... You excited for the update now? I thought for sure it would just be like, oh yeah, you can attach it, but there's nothing you can do to it. Like, you have to wait till the mission is complete before you can rotate it. That is pretty cool. Thanks for trying it out. Yeah, you're welcome. This is why I like to do this on live streams, is because a lot of times there's all kinds of stuff that you guys will think of that I wouldn't have thought of. Yep, man, came home early from work, catching up on your videos. Very nice. Welcome back in, Furia. I'm gonna be done here any minute for today. I have to, well, I'll probably make, whoa, finally broke it. I'll be working on a video for the new season and stuff, but, or a new region, map, whatever. So I gotta work on getting that out. Need some damage and some paint, yeah. A little bit customization. This area looks pretty cool. Got another bridge out over here. Looks like a rail yard up there. You got all kinds of rail cars. Oh, look at this bridge. That's pretty cool. Somebody built like a makeshift scout bridge all the way across here. Oh, it gets skinny. It gets really skinny there. Oh no, we're going in. the one skinny section got us. Well, I guess there's two skinny sections, but that's pretty cool. I like that bridge as well. Alright, well, I appreciate you guys all hanging out with me today. If you have any more questions, go ahead and put them after the stream. Put a comment on this stream, on the video, and let me know, and I'll probably check it out in the next couple. Yeah, that's a ripperoni. Rest in peace on that one. There is a spot for a wider bridge right here, but yeah, you guys put any comments or questions you have at the end of the stream under it as a comment so that I can see it, and I'll try and get them all answered in a timely fashion. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one.